Here we have more PPE. This is personal protection equipment. So I work with a lot of resin printers. In fact, that whole shelf there is full of resin printers. Resin printers have photopolymers in them and they are toxic, meaning you really don't want to be sticking your hands in resin. Now, these are not usable for day-to-day handling of the resin printers because they are way too big. They're not big like they're oversized for me, but big as in they're bulky. You are not going to get fine control using something like this, although these are actually too large for me, just a bit, unless they're supposed to be that way. But what these are good for is if I have an accident, I have a spill, okay? So I spill a whole bunch of resin, it's all over the place, and I got to bring in towels to clean up that resin. Well, how are you going to interact with those towels without getting it all over you, especially if everything is a mess? Your standard vinyl or nitrile gloves might not be enough, because you could tear them while you're scrubbing up that mess and soaking it up, and also everything is going to be covered in resin, so they don't go far enough up. So you see, these go up my arm, up into my forearm. So these will actually give me the sufficient protection, so if I do this and lay my arm into a bunch of goop, I'm protected. And these, of course, are cleanable and reusable to a point. They are semi-disposable, but you can reuse these to a point depending on what chemicals you're using. So this is what I will be using for mess cleanup when I do my resin 3D printing. They are coated inside, so they are comfortable. You're not going to be slithering around in rubber. And that means they're also absorbent, so nice. I mean, what else can I say? They are PPE gloves for harsh chemicals.